And welcome back. We have Bunny Carpenter here today. She is on the Third Mutual Board. As I said, tomorrow will be their monthly meeting. Bunny, nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And you sent me several things you'd like to talk about. And one of them, at the top of your list, is the formation of new committees to enhance cost control. And you are a member of the GRF Process Ad Hoc Committee. What is that?
Yes, well, the directors in this committee will review the current processes, policies, and procedures in procurement. We did have a consultant come in and review all of those processes, and we feel, the board feels, that there can be a lot of improvement which will result in cost savings.
Mm-hmm.
Another committee that I'm a member of is Vice Chair of the M&C, the Garden Villa Recreation Room Subcommittee, and the Communications Committee. And everything is geared towards let's get some of those cost savings this year. So another committee recently formed is the Cost Saving Ad Hoc Committee, and this committee will brainstorm cost saving ideas for improvements.
Is the Cost Saving Ad Hoc Committee, that's a third committee?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
No, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it is.
It is. So that's sort of thirds, kind of their own committee, so to speak, that in a way is kind of like the GRF Process Ad Hoc Committee. It's your version
well, no,
of it.
it's not the same thing.
Okay, what's the difference since they're both geared to save, to look at costs?
Well, there may be some areas like we put suggestions, or the committee, the members will put suggestions, and that they think that we can buy, or that in our financing, that sort of thing. If there's some cost savings that can be resulted in the way we do the finance reports at this point in time, it will show cost savings there. So it is quite different, because the GRF Process Committee is basically on procurement and how we procure. Yes.
All right. Coming up, well, actually, you folks have done this for, I think, several months so far, is your monthly newsletter that you put out, that Third Mutual puts out.
And I have to tell you, Beth Perrick is doing a great job as a chair, and I'm really enjoyed being part of this committee. So the board is now publishing a monthly email newsletter to keep its residents informed about news and events in Third Mutual. And the third newsletter will be sent to email subscribers each month. So the topics are message from the president of the Third Mutual, basically updates on decisions made on the board, keeping things straight. And the one thing that I was tickled with, actually it was Heather that did this, and she made it possible for people that go into the web to look at the newsletter to get the information translated into another language.
Oh, very good. And if someone does not get this by email, it'll be posted online every month?
Right, and I encourage people to go to the website and sign up.
All right, very good. December Maintenance and Construction Committee highlights, and there's a couple here. Some of the big ones, of course, are dry rot that goes on and on and on, it seems.
Dry rot
is
a big issue, and of course, because we're 50 years old.
Yeah.
And finally this year, we're starting to address all the dry rot. The funds have been appropriated for it, but I'm sure that this project will continue through 2015.
Yeah, I'm sure it will as well.
A lot
and
of
also the storm drain, you report here that it did fine, it weathered the rain.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It did weather the rain. But I wanted to mention, I went on the website, Laguna Woods website, and was very happy to hear about the Laguna Woods Village Rain Event Action Plan. And this is a plan that outlines standard preparations for rainy season, event planning for periods of little, heavy and severe rain, and post-event cleanup procedures. And all the steps that will be taken for our protection basically are detailed on the website.
Very good. Yeah, I know that's something that the staff here, going back many, many years when we had several big rain events, each time afterwards, there's ways that they look to make it even more efficient and prepare. And it's nice that it's all in place because it's very, very important.
Now, one of the things I want to say that Third Mutual is not responsible for the rain.
No, you are.
Okay, but as a backup plan,
You are not.
We are thinking of ordering 1,000 canoes in case it
There you go.
floods.
I think that, yeah, that might be kind of fun to watch. All right. Not a bad thought at all. You know, this certainly goes along with this committee, but of course with all the rain here, people may not be thinking about this as much, but a task committee was formed to review water usage in high usage areas. We got to remember that we're getting a lot of rain right now, and we'll see how it goes, but there's still water problems out there.
Well, the biggest water problems are in Gate 11, and what this task committee is trying to do at this point in time is to really find out where it is. Is there underground leakage? You know, what the problem is. So they're working with El Toro Water to be able to identify, you know, why there is so much usage in that area.
Yeah, and as you said, it could be there might be some underground problems that have to be addressed because from what I understand, some of these folks are saying we're not using any more water than normal than we have been, but for some reason the water usage has gone up, and it could very well be leaks, and you want to really get on that problem. Replanting projects are on hold until the raining season is, you know, that makes sense. So there may be areas of landscape where it might have been cleared, but it's just going to be bare there for a while until you get around to that, right?
Right. And the landscape committee is working on replanting projects as far as replanting with drought-tolerant plants. The turf is what takes up most of the water, and so some of our slopes can be planted with other type plants rather than a turf.
Right, exactly, and I know everyone's working towards that. So overall, your water consumption, I know you've all talked about that, and it's just some of the obvious things, you know, use your dishwasher when it's full and things like that. And everyone has to kind of work together because you all pay the bill together, right? It comes, basically you do. Third, you know, foots the bill, the members do obviously.
Right.
And if you can keep the water consumption down, it benefits everyone.
I don't think people realize that, like, especially like with this water shortage, that Third Mutual could, because of excessive water usage, pay an extra $50,000 a year. I think when members realize how much it really does cost, then they would be willing to cut down a little bit more.
Exactly. Bunny, thank you for coming on today, and tomorrow you have your monthly meeting.
Yes.
So we'll see you again there, and we really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
You have a
very
happy
much.
holiday.
Thank you.
All right, we'll get you unhooked in just a moment.
Okay.
We'll be right back. Yeah, we'll let him get your